your love for comedies, it seems you enjoy the genre very much, and this one particularly.
Uh, that's an accurate statement. Yes.
And I have to ask you about your trip to India. It seemed you had a lot of fun. You posted a picture with Shah Rukh Khan, and you had the dance, and we were all very happy to see you here enjoying the wedding.
Man,
Yeah.
it was a unforgettable experience, and I'll never do anything like it in my lifetime. And I was already overwhelmed. And right at the end of my stay, I was able to meet Shah Rukh Khan on the way out. He's someone whose words I was able to tell him this in person, so I don't think I'm speaking out of turn, whose words found me at a time when I needed them in my life. And I think it's great to meet people who have been successful in their avenue in life, but when you can meet someone that has affected your life in a positive way, shake their hand and share that moment with them. And the great thing about it is he couldn't have been nicer. He couldn't have been more empathetic. He couldn't have been more sharing and interactive. It was a wonderful moment. It's an unforgettable one for me, and it was like the perfect end to a wonderful trip.
Were you surprised to see the kind of fans you have in India? Because from your social media posts, also it seems that you have an affinity to India.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that certainly stems from WWE's popularity. India is one of those places where because it's so far away from the States, it's very difficult to stay and do. Sometimes we'll do a week residency in the UK where we'll do 7 shows. Man, I went to India in 2006, and then I just recently performed there last year, which was very, very fun. But that was the first time I'd ever performed. So, my constant awareness and recognition of India is simply a way of saying thank you for the support. I would not be where I am without the support of the fan base we have in India because they're a driving force that centers around my relevancy and popularity. I don't ever want to slight that. I always want to try to give it the respect that it deserves. So it's kind of a way for me repeatedly to say thank you.
And what was about this film that attracted you to this role, John? You're a lovable goofball who loves helmets and is very protective of Katie. What attracted you essentially to this role?
Yeah, so my role in Noel Cassidy is in Jackpot is a safety concerned protection agency in a lottery where everyone is out to murder people. So it really is a funny situation. The thing that attracted me to the role was the script. The script was a great read, and I think everyone attached to the movie, Aquafina, Simu, Paul Feig, and we have a great comedic cast as well. I think everyone will say the same thing. When they read it reads fast. It's a great story to read. So you just want to see what you can do if you're given the chance.
Would you like to have a sequel to the story?
I would love to work with this gang again, but first and foremost, I want fans to watch it and I want fans to be entertained. I would love to always do a sequel, but unfortunately, that's not up to me. That's up to our audience. So I hope the audience in India certainly loves Jackpot.
And what else you're doing after this?
So I announced my retirement from the WWE. In 2025, I'll begin a retirement tour that, crossing my fingers, hopefully comes to India. But my last WWE performance will be in December of 2025. So we'll start in January and go to December. I'll remain in the WWE family as an ambassador, and I'm looking forward to those times because hopefully that gives me enough time to get boots on the ground at India and shake hands with some of the fans over there while the young performers, give it all they got in the ring. So I'm really excited for the future and certainly excited to close the chapter on my performance in WWE.